what is Manny Pacquiao's position now in boxing? He's a former 8th division champion. Most of the top names that he had to be in his prime. What does he do now that he has a contract until 2017 with Top Rank, an extension? What does he do now? But his promoter does. Bob Arum is taking Manny Pacquiao from 147 pounds where he ruled back down to 140 pounds so he can make stars. He's fighting Chris Algieri, an unknown kid who has a pretty boy look that Bob Arum believes will sell, to put him on top. There's even a rematch clause in that fight, a Pacquiao rematch clause versus Chris Algieri. So if Manny Pacquiao some way loses this fight after it goes 12 rounds, they're going to have a rematch. So you'd see Chris Algieri versus Manny Pacquiao 2. 90% of people don't want to see Manny Pacquiao versus Chris Algieri 1. And now today, Jesse Vargas of Top Rank, who's a Top Rank fighter, said that if he beats Antonio DeMarco in Macau, China on November 22nd on that Algieri versus Pacquiao card, he's being promised a fight with Manny Pacquiao at 140 pounds. But why? Vargas has lost twice on television and he's gone gift decision, so he remains undefeated. And Mikey Garcia says that he's leaving the 130-pound weight division and moving up to 140. And before, I believe last year around this time, he said that he had been offered a fight versus Manny Pacquiao. Terrence Bud Crawford fights at 135. And if he moves up, guess who's going to fight? Manny Pacquiao. So Bob Arum and Todd DeBuff will both build on Top Rank at the 140-pound weight division. And before it even happens, I'll call it right now. Don't act stupid. Don't treat us like assholes. The true 140-pound champion, Danny Garcia, is aligned with Al Heyman. And Al Heyman fighters don't do business with Top Rank. Danny Garcia, #1 champion at 140, the champion at 140. Please stop mentioning his name. #2 guy at 140, Lucas La Máquina Matiz, the hardest hitter in that division. He's with Al Heyman. #3 guy, Lamont Havoc Peterson, who can also be a threat to Manny Pacquiao and fights at 140. Young, black, slick. He's with Al Heyman. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is also at 140. He fights under the name of Adrian Broner. Yes, Adrian Broner is an Al Heyman guy. And guess whose names are going to be dropped when Manny Pacquiao goes to 140? Those 4 names. But why? We all know they're not going to fight Pacquiao. So stop mentioning them and people stop believing the bullshit.